Hello, everyone. I'm going to attempt to do a short video. I, I know I'm making a lot of them, but right now it's pressing on my heart to do that. So I may slow down, but right now they're coming just as fast as they can. But anyway, today I want to talk to you. I want to read one verse, Hebrews 4:16, and it says, "Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we might obtain mercy and find grace to help in the time of need." Not to get the grace so much as to be able to give it. At Meridianville, I tell our people to shoot for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. So that's what I'm referring to. Bold prayers. If we're going to ask God, we ought to ask Him for bold prayers. I heard a man say one time, prayers with some suction. If you shoot for the moon and you miss, you may land among the stars. If you shoot low, you're going to hit low every time. So just shoot for the moon. A prayer request wouldn't be to me, Lord, just help me to have enough to get by. To me, I would prefer for you to say, Lord, give me an abundance that not only can I get by, but I can help someone else while I'm doing it. Samson didn't have a machine gun. He just had the jawbone, and through all those people. So whatever God's little will be enough. I think a person has to have a vision, and for certainly the church has to have a vision. He said, without a vision, I think Proverbs 29:18 or something like that said, without a vision, the people perish. So we got to have a vision. I thought about the places I've worked before. Uh, the owner sometimes is just trying to pay enough to keep the person from quitting, and the person that's working is trying to do just as little enough that they won't get fired. The vision of the owner, the vision of the boss, and the vision of the worker are two different things a lot of time. Uh, what the owner wants the person to do and what the worker thinks that they're supposed to be doing is different. I've been a supervisor. I was over 13 men, and I found that to be true. So we all need to be on the same page. We need to huddle up like they do in football, uh, so we can all be going through the. One person may think that we're supposed to be doing this and going this way, and another that, and actually the church needs to go another way. So I thought about Elijah and Elisha. They Elijah was gonna, the story. He was supposed to, the Lord was going to take him up, and Elijah knew that, and uh, Elijah asked Elisha, "What do you want me to? What do you want when I leave?" Elisha didn't just mealy mouth and like a mouse and say, "Well, I've been working for you for 10 years. And I've never had a raise. If I could just get a raise." Um, or he didn't say, "I've been working for you 10 years. If I could just get a vacation." He said, "I want a double portion of your spirit." Elijah didn't rebuke him. God didn't rebuke Elijah. He didn't say, "Boy, you'll never be the man I am. You won't be half the man, much less double." But so I don't think God cares that we ask for bold prayers. I think it pleases Him. Uh, the story also, he told him if he got to see him go up, that he would get and he would drop his mantle, then he would get the double portion. And Elijah just hung close to him. People would say, the Lord's going to take your master up today, and he'd say, "Hold your peace." And Elijah would say, "Just wait right here. I'll be back in a little bit." But Elijah said, I'm not going to leave you. And so to get someone's mantle, you have to be close to that person. For when the mantle drops, then if you're not close to him, you'll miss the mantle. You can't criticize the man of God from afar off and get that mantle. So I just came to tell you today to make your prayers bold, have bold prayers. And I think God would be, well, I know He would be pleased with that. I certainly thank you for listening to me this morning if you did. And as I said in another broadcast, please let me know if this is helping you or not. And I really appreciate it. Love you all. Until next time.